Us. 10 things that I hate about you. You always tell me what the fuck I should do. You take a bite of my food when you're not hungry. You treat me bad and tell me you love me. I'm feeling so damn confused.
Yeah.
I get kinda low sometimes. I wish you could see that side. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Check my phone 1,000 times. Won't see you in my replies. I feel like I lost that part of you. I wanna run away as fast as I can. The way you're treating me is so out of hand. You know that I died just a little bit. You're so inconsiderate. This was never part of the plan. Giving up on us.
I wish I had better news for ya. You've been playing with my heart, there's no excusing ya. I just put my energy into my music cut to compensate for the idea of losing ya. But if I had a chance to change up all my ways, I would probably act the motherfucking same. When I see you looking at me in that way, I don't really stand a chance. I get on my knees and pray. Girl, you always on a power play, and I ain't even talking hockey. Table up in Nobu, sipping on expensive sake. Got me wrapped around your finger, go and throw me in your pocket. Got the key to my heart, and then you dropped it. Sheesh.
I get kinda low sometimes. I wish you could see that side. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I wanna run away as fast as I can. The way you're treating me is so out of hand. You know that I died just a little bit. You're so inconsiderate. This was never part of the plan. Giving up on us.
I've been going crazy, living with you, baby. I can see so clearly now.
I just need some space, please. Don't you try to chase me. You just wanna slow me down. I wanna run away as fast as I can. The way you're treating me is so out of hand. You know that I died just a little bit. You're so inconsiderate. This was never part of the plan. Giving up on us. Giving up on us.
Yeah, come on.
Giving up on us.
Yeah. Hoodie.
What the hell is happening? I hit pause like 4 times. It didn't work. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, it's one of those days. I'm having such computer issues right now. Not for the stream. Stream's okay. You should see my setup right now. I've got a lot of stuff going on here at the control center. One of my computers is giving me issues this morning, and I really needed to be working. But, you know, it's Friday, so who cares, right? Happy Friday, everybody. Hey, Dale Erdman, new subscriber. Welcome. Thank you for hanging out. I saw you were hanging out on Santa stream. I was there. I had the tab open. I was listening. And guys, if you're not watching Santa, Star Wars Santa, he's doing a morning stream at 8 a.m. and he's crushing it right now. I probably the best decision Santa ever made was going that early. Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, the Batman, Ben Affleck. I know Trinity's gonna have his mind blown because I'm actually talking about the topic like right away. Batman is back. Ben Affleck is back. What does it mean? What does it all mean? I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll break it down. Matt Reeves also dropped some artwork for the Batman. We got a lot of Batman stuff yesterday. And I think there's a reason why. Maybe I'll give you my tinfoil hat reason why we got inundated with stuff yesterday. Yeah, and other than that, it's a Friday. It's a Friday. Let me say good morning to everybody who's here. Santa, of course, is here. Of course, Santa's here. Whiskey Steve, good morning. Dale says he's watching the Mandalorian trailer because the season 2 one hasn't dropped. I'm not gonna go like a big I told you so because I was kind of getting convinced by people that it was going to happen. But let me just say, I did say yesterday, and I'm not trying to get clout here because it's a fucking trailer. Who cares? Excuse my language. It's very early in the morning. It's a trailer. Like, who cares? But I did say yesterday on the show, I should have clipped it, but I did say this, the way that they're doing it without like making a big deal about it when Mando is like their prize jewel right now, that they would just randomly drop a trailer. It made no sense. And we talked about this yesterday. So I am not surprised that a trailer didn't drop. I even when I went on Josh's show yesterday, I was like, he didn't force me to make a decision, but we both were saying like whether we thought it was going to happen. And I said, this is what I said yesterday. I said, I'm very much 50-50, but I would bet money that it's not going to happen. I said, not a lot of money, but I bet that it wasn't going to happen just because of the surrounding like things. And it wasn't like who said it was going to. Look, I know I've been reading the chat. I get that you guys are certain person out there that you're like, don't listen to that person. It's not even like who was like pushing it out. It was just the fact that like the MO of something this big was going to get some sort of tune-in announcement. And it just didn't happen. And I saw somebody else who I'm not going to look, I'm not trying to like call people out, but there was also another person who is very close with Josh that were basically like, oh, it's happening. Don't worry, it's fine. And then eventually they were like, well, I guess it's not happening. I gotta question Josh's friends here. No, just kidding. No way this commercial didn't get its own commercial. It's true. It's 100% true. It makes no sense. Look, I saw people say examples of like other Disney films that just like released a trailer, and yes, but you can't compare. It's apples and oranges. When it's their big stuff, and trust me, Mandalorian is the biggest thing right now for Disney. It's not MCU. It's the Mandalorian. Right now, today, I'm not saying like overall, I'm just saying today, in the end of August, the biggest thing Disney has right now is Mandalorian Season 2. And you want, and believe me when I say they want every human being with a computer to sign up for Disney Plus, right? And they're crushing it right now with subscriptions. They're way ahead of projections. So you want people to sign up for for Disney Plus, and you do that through Mandalorian Season 2. Whenever a trailer drops, the entire world is going to know a Mandalorian trailer is coming. It's just how it's going to be. They're not, so I don't know when it's going to happen. It still could be through an NBA game. But we're gonna hear about it. So how about this? Let's, as a film fan community, let's not even worry about when it's gonna come out. It'll come out soon, right? And we'll know it's coming out because we'll hear ahead of time. Look, the thing that should have tipped everybody off is Variety, Deadline, Hollywood Reporter. None of them confirmed that there was a trailer coming. And I'm not saying that the trades are like the end all be all. I'm definitely 100% not saying that. But what I am saying is, that they would want to jump on the train of making sure that people know that this was happening. They could have used it to promote the NBA. Also, a surprise drop wouldn't have helped the ratings. Yeah, exactly. Surprising people who don't know to tune in to the NBA, not going to help. Not going to help at all. So we'll get it. We'll get it. Look, we'll get it. I have no doubts that that what people are saying are going to be in the trailer is going to happen. I think yesterday, Josh mentioned certain characters that are going to be in the trailer. I have no doubts. I have no doubts on that. I think I 100% believe that people have seen this trailer. It's a cut trailer. It's ready. It's good to go. We're in that like bubble of window of time of, yeah, this is the right time to do it. It's just between that and you just got to get the word out. And they didn't do it, so I'm not surprised. Is it supposed to drop today though, right? Or was that another rumor? I look, the only way it's dropping today is if it's got to be by like, I don't know, noon, I would say. Noon? But I don't even think that tomorrow is the new rumor. I don't know, man. Would it drop with Mulan? No, probably not. Because there's so many. First of all, a trailer dropping with movies doesn't happen nowadays. If anything, they usually get dropped on either a major broadcast or or like just online. Attaching it with a movie isn't really a thing anymore because people watch it online more than they do in the theaters. So probably not. I mean, it could show with Mulan for sure, and I'm sure that they want to have it out before Mulan is in theaters so that they could have it rolling with that. But it not purposefully. Like it's not going to be like you have to go see Mulan to watch this trailer. I don't know, man. I'm going to say this. Here's what I'll say. If the rumor is that it's going to be tomorrow during fandom, one of two things is going to happen. Either one, it's just going to drop online and it will not be attached to anything on ESPN or ABC. It's not going to be with NBA. Or two, it doesn't happen at all. I'll put myself out there. I'll be the first to say it. You're not getting a Mando trailer tomorrow. I know. I'm putting myself out there so that on Monday you guys can come and yell at me and say you're an idiot. You were wrong. I'll never trust you again. You have no clout. Your credibility is gone. I'm just giving you my opinion. My opinion is I think it would be a waste. It would be an absolute waste. If I was in charge of the marketing department, there's no way I would do it. Look, I know like it's cool to be like, oh, it's this versus that, right? But as a marketing team, I would be pissed if I wasted the full conversation and had to split the conversation with whatever's happening at Fandom. What a waste. What an absolute waste. I would never do that. I personally, if I was running marketing, I would never approve that. Because what's the point? What benefit do you have from like showing up DC? It's no benefit. There's only downside is that the full conversation is not about you. And it could piss people off being like, oh, really? We're doing our thing over here, and then you have to come in and show your thing. It's not going to happen this weekend. At the earliest Monday, I think that's even pushing it to, I think maybe Tuesday at the earliest. Because if Fandom's this weekend, people are probably still going to talk about it on Monday. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Monday, but I'm telling you, I'm just gonna put my personal opinion out there. It's not going to happen this weekend. Saturday during that Lakers game, man, everyone's all hard up about making sure this Mando thing is with the Lakers. I'm just gonna say this. I don't think so. I don't think so. They wanted to trend and take buzz away from Batfleck. That's stupid. It's a waste. That's such a waste. There's no reason to. There's no reason. First of all, there's no reason to take away buzz from Batfleck. They're not competitors. They are not competitors at all. In fact, it's the same audience. So you have a good chance of pissing off an audience that you don't need to. For what reason? Just to say they did it? All right. Mike, you're 100% right. Mike is 100% right. We need to make a bet on this. Hold on, let me bring it up. All right, let me get to let me bring this up. Let me. Oh no, infinite windows. All right, there we go. All right, let's roll some betting, okay? Because this ain't happening. All right. Mando 2 trailer. Saturday. Okay. We got Saturday. Oh no, let's do this. Saturday online, we'll do 1. Saturday NBA, we'll do 2. Third option, Sunday online, we'll do 3. Monday plus, right? Anytime after Monday. Monday going forward. Okay, how about that? Any other suggestions for choices out there before we run this? Right, I think that's reasonable. I mean, if they do it on NBA, won't they simultaneously do it online? Yes, but I think what will count for the betting is that when we say NBA, it means like it will air where it airs first. Okay, Mando 2 trailer first airing. Like, they won't do it exactly at the same time. They'll run it on the NBA game, and then as soon as it's done, then they'll pop it online. Okay. All right, so let's do that. I'm just going to, because we got some new viewers to the show, I'm going to be so gracious. I'm just going to give everyone 1,000 chips today because I'm such a good guy. Oh, wait, maybe that was too much. Can we do 500? I don't know. We'll see if that worked. I don't know why it doesn't do it to all. Oh, maybe it's to all like live viewers because I see it. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. It's like giving it to live. Okay, if you now this is your first time. This is your first time. This is what we do. We do some polls. We do some bettings. What we're gonna do here, to see how many chips you have, people are already doing it in the chat. Go ahead and do exclamation chips in the chat. That will tell you exactly how many chips you have to bet. And here, I'll extend the time here since I'm going to explain it to. So, let me do 200. Okay, let me start this up. Oh boy, a lot of you checking your chips. All right, I'll wait 1 second. All right. All right. Starting bet. All right. So to bet, here's what you do. And I don't have it. Do I not have my little bet thing here? Wait, is it over here? No. All right. So here's what you do. You want to do exclamation bet. Exclamation bet. I'm going to do it right in the chat. Exclamation bet. Then the number that you want to do. If you want to do Saturday online bet 1, Saturday NBA bet 2, Sunday online bet 3, Monday plus bet 4. And then after that, you do how many chips you want to bet. So I just did an example in the chat, exclamation bet, the number you want, and then the number of chips you want to wager. So to follow everyone in the chat, Landon going Monday plus, Renee going Monday plus, so is Vito. Zach thinks we're doing Saturday NBA. Brian, yeah, a lot. I see a lot of you. A lot of you are smart. Okay, look at this. Look at all the smart people. Going with the right one. It didn't work. Okay. Yeah. So the vast majority. Oh, you can't see this. All right, hold on. Let me see if I could squeeze this over a little. There we go. A little squeeze. Look at this. 78% of the vote right now, or the betting, I should say. It's not really a vote. Betting is going on Monday plus. Josh, look at that. Look at Josh sticking his feet in the ground. Not letting up. Danny, bet, exclamation bet, and then 3, and then 500. How will we get paid on this? Well, you get paid in chips, my man. You get paid in chips. Can I put money on multiple days? No, you gotta look at this. Look, we're down the road right now. I'm using CloudBot software. I'm hoping down the road, if this thing takes off, as far as like the theme of what our channel is turning into, I'm gonna be working with Alan way down the road. Alan, don't sweat. I'm not asking you to do this tomorrow. Possibly developing our own CloudBot to be way more customizable. We'll see. Alan, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. I'm not asking you to do this now. Down the road. You get a PS4, yeah. Alan's like, no, I'm done. I'm out. Yeah. All right. So the majority of you, you're going with me. You're going with me. And you know why you're going with me, guys? Here's the reason. I'm smart. Everyone else is stupid. I know what I'm talking about. And if you just listen to me more, did you get a crown on Fall Guys? You know what? Hold on. Let me stop the music for a second. You know goddamn well I didn't get a crown in Fall Guys, you son of a bitch. I'm going with you because I have little faith in seeing new things these days. I mean, we'll see it eventually. I hear you though. I hear you, Steve. I hear you. We'll get it eventually. I'm telling you, there's no advance notice on this. I don't see why they would do it without that. Not to mention, here's my crown. Thanks, Renee. Thank you. All right, let me bring this over here. All right. So, let's talk Batman. What do you guys think? Oh, good Lord. The Batfleck is back. What do you guys think? I'm excited. I'm a little confused. I gotta be honest, I'm a little confused. And here's my confusion. Wasn't this as good as confirmed yesterday? Oh yeah, 100%. This article from Vanity Fair is the confirmation. Anthony Bresnikan, who has literally direct access to studios, did an interview with Andy Muschietti, and Andy Muschietti's words are in this article. So yes, this is not just like rumor. This is the confirmation. This is the studio's confirmation through Vanity Fair that this is happening. So yeah. You guys have seen this. I'm sure you've watched videos of it. I'll just reiterate it for my audience. If you, for some reason, missed the actual quotes, there he says, Muschietti, speaking of Batfleck, says his Batman has a dichotomy that is very strong, which is his masculinity because of the way he looks and the imposing figure that he is, and his jawline. I'm sure he was joking. But he's also very vulnerable. He knows how to deliver from the inside out that vulnerability. I think that is key. Those words, deliver from the inside out, meaning that he knows the role of Batman inside of Bruce Wayne, and he's projecting that out. He just needs a story that allows him to bring that contrast, that balance, and that's great. That's good stuff. He also said that he's a very substantial part of the emotional impact of the movie. So what that tells me, that it's probably a short cameo. And I'm still fine with it. This is a Flash movie. In the same way that in Spider-Man Homecoming, Tony Stark, you could say, was a very substantial part of the emotional impact of the movie, right? So cool. I'm just a little confused. I will not be fine with the short cameo. Why, Jim? I'm curious why. It's a Flash movie. It's not a Batman movie. And he's probably going to be spending most of the time with Michael Keaton's Batman. We're gonna get bookends. I'm sure we'll get bookends of him. I'm sure he'll be at the beginning. I'm sure the emotional, resonance will be at the end. Here's the thing though, like what I'm very curious about, like what exactly they're doing with Flashpoint. I mean, this clearly is not like and this is fine if they don't do this. But the emotional resonance that you think of when you think of Flashpoint is the whole Thomas Wayne, Bruce Wayne thing. And they're not doing that. They're not doing the Thomas Wayne angle. At least that's pretty much what is to be believed. Look, I know that it hasn't been officially confirmed that. Well, I guess technically it has with this article. I don't understand. So I'm very curious And I don't need to know. I don't need to know before I see the movie. It just makes you think, like, what emotional aspect are they going with? Does like one Bruce Wayne send a message to the other Bruce Wayne? It's very curious. Does Ben Affleck die? Does Ben Affleck die in this movie? Does Ben Affleck's Batman die? Originally, they were having discussions about his character dying in Justice League. I don't know if that's going to be the end result. Of the Snyder Cut, but I know that there were conversations about it. Does Ben Affleck Batman die? Because that would be a very substantial emotional impact of the film. Might be a good future bet to do down the road. There are rumors of a multi-film contract, so I don't know if Affleck dies. Well, we are now dealing with multiverse and time travel. So this Batman could die, and he could still have plenty of films. And anything down the road could technically be a prequel. He did die in Justice League. Didn't you see Ben Affleck acting in it? Oh, burn. I hope he doesn't. He's the best Batman so far. I'm not saying that he is, and I don't necessarily agree with what I think. Because I don't know that he is going to die. It just sort of popped in my head like. That would be quite the emotional impact. You know what I mean? Oh good, my computer's finally working. Hurrah. Maybe we'll get Wally. I doubt it. It seems a little too much to bring in another speedster like that. I don't think you want to pull focus away from Barry. So I don't know. I don't know that I know you're just tossing stuff out there. I don't know that I will go down that road. I don't know about that one. But maybe, it's one of those like maybes. All right. Something else happened yesterday. Did you guys see this? I know it got drowned out in all the Ben Affleck stuff, and this came out first. Excited to share the very first look of our Batman logo and some very cool additional DC fandom artwork by the amazing Jim Lee. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, Josh, go prep for your show. Thanks for popping in. Guys, I'm sure I will send you over there later. Say goodbye to Josh as he tinkers with his flight suit so that he can make it over to the tower. It's across the river. So he's got there's a landing pad on the roof. He's got to make his way up there and fly over. I like this. It's cool. It's cool looking. Guys, what do you think of this rumor? Excuse me. What do you think of this rumor that this movie's R-rated? There's floats around there that this is actually going to be an R-rated film. That's very interesting to me. I could see them doing that. PG-13, 0%. Interesting. What does everybody else think? R, yay or nay? 1%. All right, Jim. At least you're that's better. I hear you that you think it's like next to nothing, but hey, you went 1%. I commend you on that one, because you can't say 0, because there's always a chance. But 1%, all right, I'm with you. It would be cool, but it'll be PG-13, probably PG-13, says Vito. Danny's about it. R-rated Gotham City, I'm there. I actually think there's a large possibility this could be R-rated. This was, being developed around the time that Joker was opening their eyes to what an R-rated superhero film could be and how successful it could be. And this movie is about like the seedy underground of Gotham, man. I mean, we're gonna get a lot of seedy villains, and I feel like just look at this artwork, man. I think this red and black is really indicative of sort of the direction and the feel that they're going. I don't think it's a coincidence that this is red and black. I know I might be reading into it, but I gotta say, look at this. This looks cool, doesn't it? Come on. I know all you like to hate on Pattinson. I get it. I think it's misplaced. I think y'all are pushing an agenda, but this looks pretty cool. Come on, you gotta admit. I think this is why Josh left, because he didn't want to admit that this looks pretty cool. Look, I mean, it looks like Jim Lee art. I mean, it does, but it's pretty dope, right? I would love a poster. Hey, Warner Brothers, if you want to send me a full-size poster of this, I will hang it up in the trees behind me. Oh, speaking of which, I don't know if she's still here. Bashti, I saw your comment and I meant to say thank you. I don't even know if you're still in here. Bashti said that she enjoyed my background. Thank you, Bashti. Thank you. It's my park for now. So Batman will slaughter people? No, we don't know that. No, just because it's R-rated doesn't mean he's going to be off slaughtering people. But, there could, I mean, the whole idea that this might involve the Court of Owls. And if it's the Court of Owls, man, they're a vicious group. So, I don't know. We'll see. And look, I know I can't go into this again today. I can't. I'm not going to do it. All I'm going to say is I get that some people don't like that Batman kills, but Batman does kill. I can't do it today. I don't have the strength. I'm in a good mood. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday. I can't have this argument today. Not doing it. Not doing it today. They want kids to see this, so 1%. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if they want kids to see it. I think they want kids to see The Flash. I think they want kids to see Aquaman. I think they want kids to see, I don't know, something else. I don't know that they want kids to see this. They sure didn't think about kids when they brought the Joker out. I don't know, man. I think there's look, I'm not going to go 1%. I'm also not going to go 100%. But if I'm going to say a percentage, I'm going to go like there's a 75% chance this is going to be R-rated. I think there's a heavy chance that this is R-rated. Batman does not kill unless he kills. Wayne, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Batman does kill when he's handled by writers who don't know Batman, so most live action Batman. You mean every live action Batman? Not most, every. Yeah, that's what I thought, Wayne. I was just like, what does that mean? He doesn't kill unless he kills. Well, technically that's true. It's 100% true, but I don't think that's what you meant. Yes, every live action Batman has been wrong. I stand by this to my grave. Well, I don't know, man. It just sounds like you're missing out on a lot of fun because you're holding too strong to a character that you see just one way. Let it go. Open your eyes, Danny. Open your eyes. That's if nothing else, I feel like it's my personal goal. My personal goal to have you expand. Right? I got you to watch an animated show that you were so hardcore about not watching, and you opened your mind and you watched it and you kind of enjoyed it a little. It's a work in progress, Danny. It's a work in progress. I will say in Batman Returns, when Batman straps the bomb to one of the clowns and knocks him down a well was pretty hilarious. Well, yeah. Bro, no, in 89 and when did Batman Returns come out? What was it? 92 was it? Batman Returns, yeah, 92. Dude, no, nobody complained. It's so weird. Like, it's not like the comics hadn't been around. Nobody complained. It's this complaining about Batman killing is like a recent thing. Recent, like, I don't know, 5, 6 years. It's so weird to me. Was it though? Was it though? When was it a thing? When? If to me it feels, I don't know, maybe it's the circles I'm in, but we were talking about this on message board 20 years ago. And guess what? If you're still talking about it 20 years later, then maybe that's a you problem, right? And not you, like you, just like the collective you. I don't know. I said I wasn't gonna get into this today. Trev, you're pulling me in, Trev. You're pulling me in. Just when I think I'm out, you pull me back in. I can't rant today, Jim. I mean, it's Friday. Friday's the anti-rant day, unless there's something to rant about. Okay, can I give you my tinfoil hat theory now about this, all of this Batman stuff? Yesterday morning, and I'm not going to get into this too heavy, but it's a tinfoil hat theory. Yesterday morning, Ray Fisher tweeted out some pretty bombshell information about investigations going on. Let me just bring it up real quick, just so I don't want to misquote anything. After 5 weeks of interviews with various cast and crew, Warner Media has officially launched an independent third-party investigation to get the heart of the toxic and abusive work environment created during Justice League reshoots. This is a massive step forward. I believe this investigation will show that Jeff Johns, Joss Whedon, John Berg, and others grossly abused their power during the uncertainty of AT&T's merger with Time Warner. Thank you, Warner Media and AT&T, for making strides to ensure a safer workplace for all. A over E, accountability over entertainment. I find it very tinfoil hat that this came out yesterday morning, and then within a few hours, we got smothered in DC news. Smothered. We got the Batman stuff with the artwork. We got an Anthony Bereznikan article, which, if you know anything about this kind of stuff, that's been written, right? He didn't just wake up yesterday morning and write this article. It's an article that was written, waiting in the wings, just ready to hit send or to go live. Smothered is a weird word. Inundated. Oh, good lord, you two. All right, we were inundated. We weren't smothered. We were inundated. So it's so tinfoil hat to me that oh, Zach, we were Ezra Miller chokeslammed with information. That's too far. You've gone too far. I mean, right? Am I crazy? Is this like super tinfoil hat where this came out and it's like, all right, well, we need to change the narrative a little and really quickly. And guess what? Nobody's talking about this now. DC is funny because I feel like they think if no one is talking about them, then they feel irrelevant. You know, there are some days, Ryan, I would agree with you. Yeah. I mean, not all the times, but yeah, that's a feeling I get sometimes too. No, it literally happens all the time, so why doubt yourself on it? Well, the reason why I'm doubting my own tinfoil hatness on this is because I don't know if Ray's tweets yesterday were rogue or not. And it's also a tinfoil hat because there's no doubt that like some of this Batman stuff, like the Matt Reeves stuff, okay? The Matt Reeves putting out those images, I don't think that had anything to do with the Ray Fisher thing. I think the Matt Reeves stuff was planned, okay? It's a nice little push. It's just artwork. It's not that big of a deal. It's just artwork, and I think that was always planned for something before fandom. Okay, now the Ben Affleck thing. I think is more for the tinfoil hat theory. I don't know. I feel like the Affleck thing was more of a, we got to get this out here because we don't want the narrative to be the Ray Fisher thing before we head into DC fandom. Matt Reeves thing, not so much. I think that was always planned. maybe they weren't maybe they were going to do it today, maybe they were going to do it yesterday. I think that was always going to come out early. I don't think that that's that big of a deal, but I think the Batfleck thing is. You may be onto something. Almost felt like they were holding back until there was heat, and then they released the Kraken, the news Kraken. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. It's the timing of it is all too coincidental, because it was like within hours. I don't know. Do you see fans overreacting a little bit when I found out that Ben Affleck wasn't going to be in Batman, but now if you my son the road, they're happy he's back in the Batman? I don't know 100%, but I'll try to extrapolate here, Anthony. Do I think that people overreacted when Affleck? I'm gonna say no. I think it's great. I think we need more of that. I think we need more people overreacting positively to anything. My opinion. Even if like, look, I think it's great. I think this is awesome that Ben Affleck's back. People have touched on this in the fact that like he wasn't in a good place. Now he's in a good place. He's ready to come back. He's loving life again. I really liked him as Batman. Look, I agree with what LB said that the performance in Justice League was not good. But I think a couple things with that. Obviously, he wasn't in a great place. A lot of that stuff was reshoots. So it's going to be interesting to see his performance in the Snyder cut. But yeah, I don't think people are overreacting. I think it's great. If you like something, just react. Go all for it. It's all good. It's all good to me. How about just measured reactions? Who cares? React how you want to react. Yo, when I watched Endgame, I shed a tear when Tony Stark died. He's my favorite character, and he died. People could have told me, yo, can you have a little bit more measured reaction? It's a movie. Like, it's a fictional character. Just get over it. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, if Ben Affleck coming back like excites you to the end of the moon, go for it. People's reactions to stuff doesn't bother me, because you know why? Because I would so much rather see people over the moon excited about it than just grumpy ass people all the time. You know what I mean? Adam, can you help me understand? I will try, Jim. I will try. I thought only Snyder and not other executives were there for reshoots. I don't know why. I don't know where you heard that. And I'm not saying that what you heard wasn't true. I just don't. That wouldn't make sense to me. Where it was like, okay, Snyder, here's a camera, you go. You know what I mean? I mean, at any point, at any time, any executive can walk on set. I honestly, if you read an article for that, Jim, tweet it at me, because I would love to read it. But that doesn't make much sense. But if you read something, I'd shoot it my way. I would love to read it. Quick good morning before you end the stream. Good morning, Sinner. Who asked me before when's the next time I was playing Fall Guys? Soon. I saw it earlier. I apologize. I meant to react to that. I meant to read that out. I can't find it. Oh, Landon. It was Landon. Soon, because I gotta get a crown, guys. I'm over it. I'm absolutely over it. I need a crown. You know what we might do? Saturday, tomorrow night. Okay, so tomorrow's fandom gonna be jumping on the backs of Josh doing some streams. A 16-hour Fall Guys stream, good lord. And so after fandom, I may do some gaming, like later in the. I may take like an hour break because it'll be like enough. But maybe I'll do some streaming after that. I'm not streaming. No, Jim, I'm not. I have canceled. You may not have been here yesterday, Jim. I canceled my long stream. The reason why I was doing a super long stream was because there was enough to watch to fill up 16 hours. There was so much stuff I was so excited for. And then fandom decided that they were going to completely neuter 3/4 of their stuff for Saturday. And so there's no reason to. So it's all good. It's all good. But we will for sure be talking about it on Monday. We'll give our recaps. I can't wait to hear what you guys all think about it. Don't forget that you will not be seeing a Mando trailer this weekend. And when we get back here on Monday, I will happily gloat, or if it does show up, I may not stream. So yeah, we'll see. If there's a stream on Monday, it means I was right, and if not, then I'm never streaming again. All right, there's the link to the Den of Nerds live. We are. If the trailer drops, I get your time slot. The pettiness is real. Pettiness is 100% real. It's great. All right, guys, I am out of here. Josh's title is Batfleck is back, but Baby Yoda didn't show. I have a feeling he's going to be crying about all his wrong sources. All Josh is a what did Umberto call him yesterday? A fanboy blog site or something I forget. His girlfriend let us down. She did, but he's such a simp, it's not gonna matter. All right, guys, I am out of here. Please enjoy your weekend. Check Twitter, because if you guys haven't downloaded Scener yet, please download Scener, because I'm going to be doing a lot more like watch along stuff, and I think I'm going to try to watch something later this afternoon. Look out for the Twitter. I may post something if I jump on it and watch something. There's some good stuff out there for everybody to watch. So have a great weekend, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you around this weekend for fandom stuff. Did I see them things for DC fandom? I don't know. What does that mean? I fully endorse Cena. Worked great yesterday. Excellent, Landon. Oh, I'm so glad you downloaded it, or installed it, I should say. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Have a good weekend. See you on the other side.